Hi, everybody. I'm Kelly Western, in case you don't know me already. And thank you for coming to our pranayama meditation, small little video here today. And today I wanted to teach you a few, only really two pranayamas, and then we'll do a short meditation. And I don't know if you've read this book, but it's called Breath. It's probably backwards. So I'm trying to show you. I'm not even sure you can do that legally online. Show someone a book, but YouTube will let me know. It's by James Nestor. I highly recommend it. It's really interesting, and he's a great writer. It's very funny. It's all about breathing and how we don't do it right. But yoga has taught people how to breathe for thousands of years now. So, and the practice of breathing is called pranayama. Prana means life force. And so we're going to do a couple of practices. The good thing about practicing breathing is that your breath is your tool in your life to calm your nervous system down, or if you need a little extra energy, it helps to bring you extra energy. So if you get really familiar with your breath and how to use different breath techniques, you can sort of help your mental state, your feeling inside, sometimes your physical body as well. So the two pranayamas that we're going to do are actually in the end of this book. One of them is called the 4-7-8 breathing. And James Nestor says this technique, made famous by Dr. Andrew Weil, places the body into a state of deep relaxation. So, and then we'll do the 3-part yogic breath, and we'll spend about, get my little clock here, about 10 minutes in a meditation, seated meditation. So before you do pranayama and meditation, you might want to move the body around a little bit, stretch the shoulders out, do some cat-cow, be in a child's pose, or watch any of my other gentle yoga videos so that you can kind of warm your body up. It's important not to feel irritated and sticky in your body when you're trying to do things that are helping you focus more. So breath work is pretty hard to do. And if you're already feeling kind of stuck in your body physically, it's probably not going to support your breath work at all. And it might not work as well as you want it to. So the 4-7-8 breathing, we're going to do 4 rounds of it. So I'll teach you it, and then we'll do the 4 rounds. The first thing that you do is you just take a big inhale through your nose, and an audible exhale out your mouth sounds like a whoosh. You can let your body relax too. That's a good thing. That's your nervous system being a little bit cued into, we're going to relax now. So the inhale will come in through your nose with your mouth closed for a count of 4. You're going to hold it for a count of 7. If you need to let it go early, that's okay. We don't want to create anxiety. And then on your exhale, you're going to do that same whoosh through your mouth and blow it all out. Try to count to a count of 8 right to the end of your breath. And then we'll do it again. Inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4 through the nose. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out the mouth with a whoosh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Return to 1 normal breath, and we'll do 3 more. And I won't count this time, so try it on your own. Here we go. Inhale through the nose. Second one. And last one. So inhaling through your nose is a way to slow down your breath. Holding your breath is a way to hold energy in. And then that big exhale, especially with the sound, especially if you could make it like a sigh, you could even do that. It doesn't have to be the shh. sound, just something that lets some more energy go. And sound vibrations is our energy. And so that's just a good way to let go of some of your energy. You should feel more relaxed. And so try that anytime you need it. Here's another one that gives you a little bit more strength over where you put your breath. And it can be really tricky to do to start. So I'm going to lie on my back, and I have a wooden floor. So, I practice yoga here with my yoga mat, but if I'm going to be relaxing and doing some pranayama, then maybe I'll put something a little extra down like this blanket. So just come to a nice relaxed position on your back and put your right hand on your belly, somewhere around your belly button. Then on your inhale, try to breathe down into your belly. So they call this belly breathing or the belly breath. And when I first started yoga and pranayama, this was really tough for me because I was so used to breathing in my upper chest, but not down in my belly. So if you think about your diaphragm relaxes and it sort of relaxes up into your rib cage. And then when it stretches out, it contracts, it pushes down into your organs. So you can think about bringing the diaphragm down into your organs, and that sort of pushing everything out of the way. And you're going to push your breath into your hand. And I like to make a little ocean sound with my breath because it feels more a little bit stronger, maybe more determined, and more like I have control over it. So practice that for a few breaths. Notice if the breath feels like it's getting stuck anywhere, or if your shoulders are tensing or any part of your body is tensing. See if you can relax. Once you think you've gotten that belly breath pretty good, go up to the bottom of your rib cage where it sort of arches up and over your organs here. And you're going to just put your hand right there and then see about bringing the breath right into the middle. So you'll feel the rib cage expanding out to the side a little bit. And you're still breathing through your nose only. And when we breathe only through our nose, inhaling and exhaling, there's so many benefits, as you can read in James Nestor's book, Breathe. But also it keeps the inhale and the exhale the same length, because you're not inhaling through your nose, exhaling out your mouth would be a longer inhale through your nose probably, and a short exhale through your mouth. And so that's why you should breathe through your nose if you're doing this really specific breath. Then take your left hand and put it right on top of your chest, sort of where you think your heart is. You can let your right hand go down, or you can put it back on your belly. And then try to breathe up into the top of your chest. Sometimes for me now, I sort of have to lift my rib cage to activate the breath all the way up into the top of the chest. And just keep breathing in through your nose. Try to bring it to the top of your breath. The top of your lungs. And the reason we try to put the breath in different parts of our bodies is it activates different nerves. Also, when you're practicing yoga, if you have a stretch and you're stretched right to your edge, let's say it's a twist, and you breathe down into your belly, that breath expands physically and gives a little push from the inside on the stretch. So that's a good way to practice yoga, is to use your breath to push into the stretch to kind of soften your edges. Okay, so in James Nestor's book, that's all he does for this yogic 3-part breath. But in my practice of the yogic 3-part breath, we do it as a wave. So we'll do it about 3 or 4 times. And here's how you do it. You start in your belly, inflate the belly, then you're going to inflate the middle chest, and then inflate all the way to the top of the chest. When you have your fullest breath, then you're going to exhale. The top of your chest deflates first, then the middle chest, then the belly last. Okay, so I'll talk you through it. Inhale through your nose, belly inflates, middle chest, upper chest. Hold at the top of the breath for any amount of time, just a few seconds probably. And then the top of the chest deflates, middle chest, and belly last. So do that 3 more times. Belly, middle chest, upper chest. Upper chest deflates, middle chest, belly. Belly, middle chest, upper chest, and go with your own rhythm. You don't have to be with me. Upper chest, middle chest, belly. And last time, feel that nice wave. Now, a nice thing to do after this is just to let your both hands go down like you were in Shavasana. And this could be a good thing for you to practice in Shavasana if you like for a few breaths, and then let yourself just relax. So if it feels really good like this, maybe just take some time here in your Shavasana or lying on your back and just let your body relax because you really settled it with those pranayama breathwork practices. But the next part of the video is going to have to do with meditation. So if you want, you can just stop the video here and take as long as you want in your resting posture. If you're ready to move on, you want to do a little meditation, then just continue the video and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so for the last about 5 to 10 minutes of our video today, we will be practicing a meditation that I call the finger meditation. And it's really all it is putting your attention on each finger one at a time and trying to feel the energy in your body. And if you'd like, you can sit up on a blanket, which is how I like to do meditation. Some people have meditation cushions. That's also nice. Or you can sit on a block with a blanket on top of it, or you can be sitting on a couch. Cross-legged is a nice way to sit because you can tilt the pelvis, top of the pelvis forward, the tailbone back, and keep a really nice spine. So you have good alignment, good breathing. If you put your hands right on your thighs, that will be probably the easiest way to do this meditation. Relax your shoulders and just start to put your attention on your breath, in through your nose, out through your nose. When you do that, it helps quiet the mind. And as you know, the mind is always jumping around. We're not always in control of what we're thinking. And so meditation, the first part of meditation is concentration and being in control of what you're thinking. So you can decide if you want to attach emotions to the thoughts, if you want to follow your thoughts or not. Or also it gives you a little bit of time to just see what's coming up for you. So that's a little bit of the first part of a yoga practice in meditation. And the second is to really be in your body in the present moment. And that's what the finger meditation is about. So let's start with the right pinky finger. And with eyes closed or just softly gazing forward, see if you can feel your right pinky finger. Keep the breath steady and nice and peaceful. In through your nose, out through your nose. Just see if you can become aware of that right pinky finger. Can you feel the energy in it? Can you feel the heat, circulation? Sometimes my fingers start to throb when I do this meditation. So if you can feel it, see about drawing that energy in to your hand. Just imagine it's like, you can imagine it as a color if you want. It can be a white light. It could be red. That's what I think of warmth, energy, the color red. It could be any color you like. Or it could just be, the feeling of energy. Move it up your arm, into your elbow, into your upper arm and your shoulder, and then travel it across your collarbones and let the energy just collect right in your spine. We're going to collect all this energy right in our center body. Then let's go for the ring finger on that right hand. Might still be feeling the pinky finger, but see if you can really feel that ring finger. Try not to move it to feel it, but if you need to move it, that's totally fine too. It's your practice. See if that finger is getting warm or if you can feel it throbbing or just Sometimes I feel like my finger's getting a little bigger, which is a strange sensation. And it's interesting in life that when you put your energy in places, those things do get bigger. You notice things more. Then just bring that energy as a color, if you want, up into the hand and the forearm, elbow, upper arm, across the shoulder, across the collarbones, and let it sink right into the central spine, like you're just recollecting all of your energy. Then we'll go to the middle finger on that right hand. Just feel the strength and the energy and the warmth in that middle finger, the awareness of it. Make sure you still have that nice breath. And then take that warmth, that energy, and move it into your hand, up into your forearm, elbow, upper arm, across the shoulder and the collarbones, deposit it into the spine. First finger on the right hand. Look for the warmth. Feel the energy in it. Might feel how it's touching your knee or your thigh. Could feel the warmth of the leg underneath your hand. And once you really feel the awareness of that first finger, bring the energy into your forearm, your elbow, upper arm, across your shoulder, into collarbones and your center spine. Make sure you have that soft breath. Right thumb. Hopefully feeling really calm and relaxed at this point. The mind is super quiet. And if thoughts are jumping in, jumping out, remember, you don't have to attach to them at all. You can totally ignore them. Your attention is on the right thumb. Can you feel the energy? Can you feel the warmth? And then bring that energy on into the forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, collarbones, center spine. Then we have that right hand already nice and warm, very alive. Let's go to the left hand. Left pinky finger. See about feeling its energy, its warmth. Then bring that energy into the hand, into the forearm, elbow, upper arm, the shoulder, collarbones, down into the spine. Second finger in, the ring finger. Feel the warmth and the energy. Full awareness of that ring finger on your left hand. Your hands and your arms might feel really heavy at this point. See if you can bring that energy in the left ring finger into the hand, into the forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, and down into spine. Middle finger on the left hand. Nice slow breath. Feel the energy in the finger. See if you can feel any vibrations. We are made up of so much vibration in our body. There's so much vibration happening around us as well. And we tune out of a lot of it because we have to. So feel that vibration in your finger. Bring the energy into your hand, the forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, collarbones, down into the spine. Collecting the energy, collecting the vibrations, the warmth, the heat, energy. Sometimes I have to repeat myself. Then the first finger on the left hand. Still with that nice steady breath. Almost can feel my whole hand on my left side now. Bring the warmth and the heat and the energy into the hand, the forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, and the spine. And the last is that left thumb. Feeling the energy and the heat and the life in your left thumb. Bringing that energy into your hand, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, collarbones, and into your spine. Now just notice both hands on your legs. Notice the legs underneath the hands. Notice the heaviness and the connection in your hands to your legs. Notice the quietness in your mind, softness in your breath. Breathe a few more breaths. And then just, if your eyes are closed, just let your eyes kind of blink open nice and softly. And you can move your hands off of your legs, which feel very warm to me. And then just remember, this meditation is a good one to do. It gives you something to concentrate on and to focus your energy and to move your energy around your body, which you can actually get really good at doing that if you just keep practicing. So thank you for coming to our practice today. Namaste to you. I hope you have a lovely day.